get us started, I'm going to share my screen this morning. Hopefully you can all see this visual. It says, it is possible to be. Everybody see that? Can you see that? 2 circles? Yeah, good. Okay. So I want to talk this morning. I want to just walk you through what you're seeing. So in case you can't see it, you know what's on the screen. So it's a series of circles that are, kind of Venn diagram looking, where the circles overlap and we see a shared space in between. And it says, it is possible to be. And one of them is capable and lost, smiling and struggling, kind and set boundaries, vulnerable and powerful, successful and traumatized, extrovert and alone, valuable and flawed, introvert and reaching out, loving and questioning. And there are many more that we could add to this. One that I thought of this morning was trusting and cautious. I want you to just think about that for a moment. Maybe there's a few ands that are coming to your mind for who you are and your life. And to me, this is such a powerful visual because it reminds us of this ability to have multiple truths. We tend to be very binary in our beliefs. It has to be, it's this way or it's this way. I'm either vulnerable or I'm powerful. I'm either kind or I'm setting boundaries with people, right? Or I'm extrovert. And so this is what that means. And that's just not who we are. We are in a world of gray. We are in a world of ish. As humans, we can have multiple truths and be many things all at once. And what comes along with that binary thinking can be shame. I'm feeling vulnerable, so I'm shameful about that because what I want to feel is powerful. There can be, not asking for help because I'm this kind of person. So we can be alone. We can be, there's many side effects of having that binary thinking, believing that we can only be one way or the other, or that other people can only be one way or the other. And so in this practice, what I want to invite us to do in our own lives, first, of course, is to just embrace those three little letters, that power of and. I can feel this and feel this. I can be this and be this. Many things are possible all at once. And when we work to see that and to accept that, there's a whole world that opens up to us. So I can feel powerful in who I am and accept that change and moving through change is a very vulnerable process. And when I accept that, maybe I reach out for help. Maybe I'm more likely to build a community, to connect with others, to read books, to listen to podcasts that help me make change successfully because I embrace that it's okay to feel vulnerable. And that, in fact, part of being powerful is being vulnerable, right? That they not only can exist at once, but really depend upon each other to coexist. So with that, I want to just guide us into a practice this morning, embracing these things, inviting you throughout the next week to just use the word and as you're thinking about, I feel this and this and this and this, and allow kind of a list to be created for yourself, and to embrace your own sense of bigness, that we can be big, we can be many things can be true at once. Go ahead and close your eyes, or you can take a soft gaze. And our first and might just be dropping into this moment. I want to be here and my mind is bouncing all over the place. I want to embrace this practice and I'm struggling to do it. Not but, just and. Allow all of these many things to come into the same space. You can take a soft gaze and just play with your body posture this morning. Drop into your body, feel it, know that it's there and part of this practice. And we can be in discomfort or pain this morning and create a body posture that works for us and reminds us that we're doing something on purpose and intentionally. Find that attentive posture in your back and that softness in your belly. And then find your breath as it moves through this vessel of your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Befriending the process, bringing it into your awareness. Breathe and know that you're breathing. Bringing your awareness onto your mind this morning. Just noticing its patterns, its pull. And seeing if you can invite it into this practice, knowing that that's going to look different every day, every time, and throughout this practice. And that your work is to just simply notice as it wanders and to bring it back to this body, to this breath. Observing your mind as it thinks about embracing and this idea of multiple truths. What does that mean for you? Just observing what comes up as I ask that question. What are your multiple truths? And taking that question a little deeper, exploring the idea, where can you create multiple truths? Where are you keeping identities or thoughts or feelings separate? Where do the shoulds separate two things that could be blended or multiple things that could be blended? And seeing if you can play with accepting or replacing the or the but with the power of and. And as your mind wanders into story or beliefs, or looks for evidence of why things can't coexist, just observe it. Accept that that's there and get curious about it. What if you accepted the multiple truths that we can be kind and loving and compassionate and boundaried? And staying in this space, if you find that your mind is wandering and you can't keep it on this, just simply land back at your breath. As you're here with your soft gaze or your eyes closed, I want to read some of these multiple truths to you again, allowing them to settle, adding your own to the list. It is possible to be capable and lost, smiling and struggling, kind and set boundaries, vulnerable and powerful, successful and traumatized, extrovert and alone, valued and flawed, introverted and reaching out, loving and questioning, trusting and cautious. And as we close, one big deep breath together. Slowly opening your eyes. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being here. All of you, all the many parts of you. Be well, take care.